The APRILIA CAPORNORD. I went and bought one. Ta-da! This is a 2013. It's had 1,300 miles on the clock. This is the travel edition. So it came with cruise control, the new ADD system on it, and some other extras as well. What do I think of it? Well, I have to give you some history first. I'm not a professional person. This is what I'm used to riding. This is a very pretty Kawasaki ZZR 1400. Rode bikes like this all my life. 636s, FJRs, GTRs, all sorts of bikes like that. Loads. And I always loved them. Straight line 4, but we live in Essex and the roads here are really bad. You're just bouncing all the time, or you're hitting potholes, being thrown off the bike basically. So I thought I'd go for adventure. Meanwhile, I thought I'd die. Ta-da! Little Picasso. Tiny little Aprilia, 650, 660 engine, Yamaha engine. And do you know what? I absolutely loved it. Stuck some LED handguards on it. It does 50 to the gallon, and it's a brilliant bike. So I had a cunning plan that would sort both these bikes out. Was this? That was the plan. So I put them both bikes for sale, and I bought this. Kawasaki were doing the model, the basic model, for £9 grand, brand new, and I bought this one for 9,895 from Crescent. Went down there and picked it up. I didn't ride it. I just looked on hours and hours and hours of CCTV, so hours and hours of programs on YouTube, and I had three in my mind, if I'm honest with you. I had the Aprilia CAPORNORD, I had the Ducati Multistrad, and I had then the Triumph Tiger 1215 Explorer. Once I sat on it, I sat in it. It's huge. No legs, as you can see, I'm only 5'8". Got a lowering seat on it. It just felt wrong. It's a heavy bike, and I didn't like it at all. Didn't feel in control just sitting on it, so it was a no. Ducati, did love that. 150 brake, you can turn it down to 100 brake. Sports bike, come all terrain, everything. I love that. But I had to think about pinion, and they showed this one on with the traction, ABS, the new ADD system on it, and everything else. And I thought that's the bike for me. Also come with panniers, which I thought was, you know, pretty handy, bit of luggage. Right, what do I say about it? I've got nothing good to say about it. The ADD system on it, I don't think it works at all. You still bounce down the road. The traction control's fine, but it's still got cruise control on it. That button there, heated grip button, but there's not there. It's horrible. Say that when you're riding along, you get bounced so much. You try and keep it in, you're bouncing off of it. It's really hard to control. And the annoying part is, of course, you get a green flashing light when you enable it, which is down here. It flashes green all the time, which, as you can guess, I think it's indicators. So I keep turning the indicators off and realise that they're not flashing at all. It just flashes when it's not enabled. And then, of course, you hit the mode button instead of indicators, which is also bloody annoying. 24 litre tank, sounds good, except you do 100 miles and it goes straight down to 1 bar. So panicking, pulled over the petrol station, fit 13 litres in it. Still 11 litres. 11 litres. That's not clever. You'll sit quite upright on it. And of course, the missus sat on the back. You can't get the handles because they're right under her arse. No good. I had the bike wide over though. I must admit, it does go over. But you can see the tyre here. Did go well. I like the back guard. Good things, the exhaust. I want to get a new one. I reckon that might take the very lumpiness out of it, because it seems a lumpy engine for a 2-cylinder engine. But it's got this cable thing here, which I reckon would be nice with a off-the-market exhaust. We have to wait a month to try and get one of them. But the exhaust does sound nice when you roar it, and you can change the lights really easy. We should put some LED lights in. I think it should come as standard nowadays. But apart from the exhaust and the changing the lights, you have to do, you know, why it's got 6 gears I don't know. 4 gears would have been easier. First gear, you're travelling behind someone, you have to clutch it all the time because it's going to stall. such a heavy bike, big engine, and the worst part of all is it's limited. 118. A guy cut me up at a roundabout today, stalled twice. I overtook him, he did a hand gesture, I did one back. I shot off down the road like a bat out of hell, like it does, and all of a sudden he was up my arse. And I had nothing left in the engine, nothing at all. And that, I've never had that before. You know, when you get these sort of bikes, you know, 200 miles an hour, you don't need to use it, but it's nice to have it there. This little thing, 78, you expect it, but you don't expect it with a 1200 engine. It did nothing, it just sat there. So, you know, there was an Ewok, I call him an Ewok, he looks a bearded fella, and he's in Sardine here, and he's doing a chat about this bike, saying how wonderful it was. And yeah, hammering down the road, he's scraping the sides and everything else on the stand, and I thought, well, you know, a bit fast. And now I realise that that's all you can do in this bike, hammer down the road. I'm just not used to either two-cylinder bikes, which I'm not, but I'm surely, you know, right, it's got 6 gears, you just need 4 in it, as I said. Lots of things that I'm not happy with, but there you go, live and learn. Next time I might actually take it for a test road. Bye bye.